The Chinese dragon, a creature shrouded in myth and legend, is a mysterious topic in Chinese society. In like fashion, the topic of dragons comes up periodically. The latest resurgence of dragon discussions currently stems from the Three Gorges Dam. But first, it's important to note the difference between Chinese and European dragons. The European dragon is often portrayed as a mean and greedy fire-breathing creature that looks like a cross between a snake and an alligator, but with wings. In contrast, the Chinese dragon is a symbol of good fortune. Worshipped as the god of rain, it's considered to be an ancestor of the emperor. This brings us to the idea of Long Mai, or the dragon meridian. The meridian stems from traditional Chinese culture and medicine and can be understood as a body's main energy channel. This meridian also exists in many entities, from the body of a human to the ecosystem of a nation. The dragon meridian is also associated with prosperity for the ethnic Chinese. In the past, dynasties believed it was essential to protect their dragon meridians, and if sabotaged, would cost the dynasty the mandate of heaven. Fast forward to today, however, and the Three Gorges Dam is considered by folklore and in the Feng Hui community to have severed the Yangtze River, cutting China's dragon meridian. Disasters and unprecedented challenges will ensue as a result. Stories of the dam's problematic construction are still passed around, as many Chinese believe that the obstacles met in construction were warning signs that the location was on the dragon meridian. Other workers claim that they saw a dragon. During excavation in a tunnel, one worker suddenly exclaimed, "Dragon, dragon, there's a huge dragon underneath." But while many quickly ran away in fear, the few who bravely stayed recounted that the construction slightly injured the dragon's spine. The dragon later lifted itself in the air and flew away. Locals also discussed the appearance of the Dragon King, who came out after the construction disturbed him underwater. During his appearance, he warned the people that if construction continued, floods would follow. Of course, the construction team ignored such rumors and proceeded with the project as scheduled. Some, therefore, deduced that the Three Gorges Dam was actually designed to suppress this dragon, who is believed to be causing floods in neighboring areas. But while the workers' story of the injured dragon appeared in many online and print media outlets, the CCP has of course denied it, as hard evidence is difficult to identify for such an incident. Such is the case for other past sightings as well. The dead dragon during the 1998 flood. In 1998, after a massive flood hit southern China, a huge set of bones was found washed up on shallower parts in Dongting Lake. That's where the famous dead dragon picture began to circulate online. The story starts when a huge set of spinal bones was identified under the lake's running river and spanned all the way into the deep end of the riverbed. Because the bones were so huge, the construction workers initially thought that they were part of a big white column. Then, the Gold Sand King legend resurfaced, a folktale that's been passed down generations among the folk artists in the Yangtze River area. It tells that during the period of China's Great Flood around 2300 to 2200 BC, heaven sent a giant onto the sands of the Yangtze River to stop the floodwaters and future relapses. Some connect the dead dragon in 1998 as belonging to this giant. A dragon's drink from the sky. On September 6, 2007, Shanghai Dragon Television caught something unusual when filming landscapes around Gaoyu Lake in Jiangsu province. It started at sunset when the lake's waterline suddenly dropped several centimeters. In a live stream, water was seen spiraling into the air, forming a 1,000-meter tall water column at the center of the lake. It was at this time the live stream's viewers noticed a swift-moving shadow flying amidst the clouds. Voices confirmed it in the video's background. "Dragon? It's a dragon, and the dragon is moving." The video caught a lot of people's attention back then. But in the re-airing, the screen was changed to 3 birds and the video's background voices were also removed. People therefore suspected that the state-owned media was instructed to cover up the supernatural phenomena. Comparisons between the initial video by Dragon Television and the later aired film from China Central Television revealed that the 3 birds weren't located where the flying object was. Rather than in the clouds, the birds were located outside the clouds in the CCTV clip. Years later, Jiangsu Television caught a similar scene in 2014 when a spectacular scene appeared on the north side of Haixin Mountain near Qinghai Lake. In about 40 minutes, 9 water sprouts suddenly appeared one after another. Netizens also identified in the video the appearance of what looks to be a dragon. Flying dragons spotted in Xi'an. And on September 1st, 2010, a Chinese citizen caught what he considered as flying dragons on camera. The incident also has many eyewitnesses in Xi'an. However, the CCP media covered it in the evening news and invited experts in to assure citizens that the scenes were caused by reflections of car headlights on viaducts in the clouds or illusions from kites. Yet, according to data released by the Meteorological Bureau, the cloud height was about 3,000 meters that night. Netizens therefore found that the brightness of the car lights wouldn't be able to project into clouds so far, let alone project a three-dimensional animation-like image. The bigger picture. In the official records of Chinese dynasties and local counties, dragons are historically documented from time to time. As such, the ancients regarded a witnessed emergence of the rare dragon as an important event and included it in local township and county records. Some reports were even included in the dynasty's official history. Modern people, though, remain highly skeptical about the emergence of dragons and try to interpret it as natural phenomena and other reasons. This big difference between the ancients' respect towards their gods in heaven versus modern people's sole belief in science produces different reactions.